Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And now you can get 15% off of your purchase using my promo code PATRIOT at checkout. So yes, 15% off your order using my code PATRIOT. So check out toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Legacy Evolution Metalhawk. Another pretender has been released in the Legacy line. Now, Metalhawk here was a pretender from the G1 Japanese continuity and was featured in the series Master Force. And that's really all I know about G1 Metalhawk. If you want more of the history of this figure, please check out my friend Bert the Stormtrooper's review of this guy, and he'll give you the breakdown. He knows a lot about Master Force. I don't, so let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. We've got Metalhawk right here behind the open window, so you can reach in and mess with him if you'd like. Metalhawk in his jet mode. Transformers on the side. Transformers Legacy Evolution. Side of the package features the artwork we're used to seeing with a close-up of the figure's face. And there's a full body shot right there of him running into battle. Back of the package features product shots of Metalhawk in robot mode, vehicle mode, and Evo Fusion. This side of the box is the Legacy Evolution artwork. And here on top is the QR code that you can scan to take a look at Metalhawk's bio. So there that is for you right there. So now, without further ado, let's get Metalhawk opened up out of this packaging and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Review. Now once you get Metalhawk all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with these two wing guns, and you do get a left and a right. And he comes with this sword. And then, of course, we've got Metalhawk himself, who is a heavy retool of Kingdom Cyclonus. I mean, they did a great job with this guy, and by heavy retool, he barely uses any of Cyclonus's parts. The top of the shoulders are the same, the biceps are the same, and I believe the thighs are the same, and that's it. So Hasbro did a really good job retooling this figure. Now taking a closer look at Metalhawk, great head sculpt right there. I love the silver face, the blue eyes, the antenna. He's got the intakes there on top of the chest. Lots more great sculpted detail there on the chest itself. We've got some red right there to break up the yellow, and a red and Autobot insignia. Man, I love the details on this guy. He looks so good. Moving on down, the forearms. Got a big old gap right there. Those are molded really nice. Got the crotch there. Legs, like I said, were the same as Cyclonus. Moving on down to the legs. Got some bright red pointy kneecaps. Silver, blue, and red for the feet. And then you got wings, her tail fins hanging off the back. Not a very gappy figure whatsoever. He cleans up really good, except, like I said, for the forearms. Now getting into articulation, just like Cyclonus, when arms go up, I guess they share that section right there. I love that. When Cyclonus came out and I reviewed him, I thought that section right there, that just looks so cool. Very well done. So the arms can go up. They can do a complete 360, rotation at the bicep, bicep bend, and there is wrist rotation, and the wrist can go in due to transformation. Waist rotation, right there at the crotch instead of the waist. Legs can go up, they can go back, they can go out, they can go in, they can rotate. There at the top, there is a knee bend, but you want to make sure the knee bends right there. It's kind of got a wonky knee to where it collapses. For robot mode, you want that knee just like so. I mean, you can make him taller if you do that, but it just looks weird, so I like it just like that. Let's see, we do have ankle rotation, and that's pretty much it for the articulation of Metalhawk. So now let's bring in his two wing blasters. We can put those in his hand like so for some dual wielding, but I really don't like this because when you look at the inside of the arms, the wing blaster is very gappy and it just lines up with a gappiness there on the forearm. So that just looks terrible. So you have the option where you can take the two wing guns and combine them just like so for a double barrel blaster, and that looks so much better. And of course, the blaster is blast effect compatible. So if you got a couple of those hanging around, there you go. And then of course, he has his sword that you can place in his hand. Now, I love the details on the sword right there, except this section here. You can tell that's supposed to be open and empty, but I'm sure Toyhax will fix that up. Got a little gap on one side of the sword, but no biggie. Just put that in his hand, and there you go. So Metalhawk is all armed and ready for battle. Now, if you don't want the sword in his hand, but still want displayed with robot mode here, there is a peg on his back, so you can attach the sword just like so. So now, let's get Metalhawk transformed into his vehicle mode. Let's go ahead and remove the blasters and the sword. Now, Metalhawk, as I said, is a heavy retool of Cyclonus, and the transformation is pretty much the same as Cyclonus. Rotate the fists in. Then what you're going to do is take this chest section, bring it down, open up the shoulders like so. Then you're going to flip this section back right here. Oops, always mess up this part. Rotate the back section around first, then you can flip this section down, rotating the head up, revealing the nose cone, and bring this section up right here. Go ahead and shut that back. Shut this section back here. Let's see, we're going to leave this up out of the way. Go ahead with the feet. Bring the calves up. Rotate the feet back. Flip this section out and over the foot. And then you can go ahead and peg these together if you'd like. So now, rotate that section back around, and we are going to collapse the legs. So these slots right here just popped apart. These slots right here are going to go into that tab right there. So you kind of collapse the legs down. They will collapse in on themselves. Sometimes easier said than done. Keeps popping apart. So once you get that in, you're going to take the wing sections here on the arms, rotate those down so the wings will expand. Bring this section down here, and you see these tabs are going to go into these slots that were on the forearms. So just get those pegged in. Bring everything down, straighten up. Now what you're going to do is take your wing guns, split them apart, and they're actually going to tab in right there on the back. So little tabs here. Tab those in on either side. And there we have Metalhawk in his jet mode. And jet mode looks okay, but it's really, really plain looking. No pun intended. All blue. You got your light gray and the red wings, the tail fins back here, red canopy. Lots of great molded detail, but he just needs more. Now underneath the jet, you can see it's a folded up robot, and what's kind of disappointing is he doesn't have any landing gear. Cyclonus at least had landing gear. They didn't give any to Metalhawk. So, a little bit disappointing as far as that's concerned. Now you can take the sword and attach the sword to the back of the figure via those pegs right there instead of the hole this time. So that kind of locks in. So now you can complete the look. I mean, the jet, it's okay, but just not what I was expecting. Now here on the back, you do have 4 blast effect pegs. I don't have 4 blast effects, so bear with me, but you can at least peg those in to give him some afterburners. So, yep, there you go, Metalhawk in jet mode. And now for some quick size comparisons, here is Transformers Legacy Evolution Metalhawk with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Titans Return Metalhawk, Power of the Primes Metalhawk, and Legacy Hotshot. Transformers Legacy Evolution Metalhawk is a great Transformers toy. Hasbro really impressed me on how good they did the retool from Kingdom Cyclonus, who was already a great figure. Metalhawk looks awesome in his robot mode, but jet mode is a little lacking. It's just very plain looking. Lots of sculpted details, but really needed more paint applications. But all in all, this is a great figure, and I'm really happy I picked him up. So there you go, guys. Transformers Legacy Evolution Metalhawk. So, does a Transformers Legacy Evolution Metalhawk belong in your collection? You know, I don't see why not. This figure is a fantastic retool, and he has a great looking robot mode. Vehicle mode is really not much to write home about, but I'm sure Toyhax will fix up the plain look that it has. But yeah, I mean, I dig it. He's a cool looking figure. I think he's really going to pop back there on this shelf. So yeah, you see Metalhawk on this shelf, pick him up. You're not going to be disappointed. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Ha!